Hello beautiful people. Here in this section, we are going to present you mystery puzzles that will make you to think like an investigation agent. Before getting into the exciting puzzles, don't forget to subscribe to channel and to click on the notification so that you don't miss our important updates. Mystery 1. A taxi driver, who is a serial killer, kidnaps his passenger and forces the passenger to play the game of death with him. Here is game details. There are 2 pills in 2 separate bottles on the table. One of them is harmless, and the other one is poisonous. The passenger will choose one pill, and the killer need to pick the other pill, and both simultaneously will swallow the pill with water. Every time the passenger dies. One day driver kidnaps the Sherlock, and forces him to play the same game with him. Sherlock solves the mystery of the 2 pills and remains alive. Can you explain, how did Sherlock survive in the death game? Pause the video, try yourself, before checking the solution. Here is the solution. The poison was not in pills but in water. Hence every time, when passenger drinks water, passenger used to die. Mystery 2. A blind man, named Grandpa, has boarded a train to his home. He underwent a successful operation on his eyes and the doctor asked him to open the bandages after 6 hours. On his train journey he opened the bandages, and within seconds, Grandpa committed suicide by jumping off the train. Why did Grandpa commit suicide, despite his eye operation was successful? Pause the video, try yourself, before checking the solution. Here is the solution. He did this just because the train must be passing from a dark tunnel. After removing his bandages and opening his eyes, he thought that he's still blind and therefore, he jumped out of the train and committed suicide. Message here is, stay calm, never lose hope, and never take decisions too quickly. Mystery 3. The Bank of America is abducted by 6 masked strangers. One of the strangers asked the teller to give them all the money. Suddenly the phone of the teller rings. The call was from her mother. To avoid any suspicion, Robber asked the teller to pick her mother's phone. The teller asked her mother, "Is there any emergency, mother? Call me when you reach home, and I will help you with the dinner." And she hangs up. After 5 minutes, police arrived at the crime scene. How did the police know about the robbery? Pause the video, try yourself, before checking the solution. Here is the solution. On phone, using pause button, the teller message to her mother, "Emergency mother, call help." All except one in pink is paused by the teller. Mystery 4. Based on the clues in the picture, can you identify if it is a murder or suicide? Pause the video, try yourself, before checking the solution. Here is the solution. Here are the clues. There are signs of the struggle in the room, as the clock is broken. 2 water glasses in the room indicate the presence of 2 people, which also suggest that the killer is known to the victim. There are books and a pen on the bed, which indicates that the dead person was reading, and a suicide note was written from another pen, which seems to be planted. The man crutches are too far from the man. Hence this is murder. Mystery 5. Based on the clues in the picture, can you find the killer? Pause the video, try yourself, before checking the solution. Here is the solution. Murderer is the man with the cast. Here is the explanation. The blood stain is on the left side of the dead man, which means the killer is most likely a left-handed. The cashier and man with the cashier are both right-handed. Why will a man with the cast go for buying shirts or a coat? Which seems suspicious. Finally, the man with the cast must be carrying the weapon inside the cast.